Hi, I'm Rebecca,
And I'm John.
and we wanted to share something with you that we've been doing for the past 3 years.
Yep, just had our 3-year anniversary.
It's been something we've done every day for the past 3 years, as
Every
in
day.
we've not missed a single day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Anyway, it's been something that's really changed our lives. It's a supplement that we drink every day, and actually before the supplement, I was struggling. You might not have been able to tell from the outside because I tried to keep a happy face, but I was really tired a lot. I struggled, especially in the afternoons, just to get through my day. And my bed really called me a lot for naps. And I felt like I just needed a nap to kind of get through my afternoon and to get what I needed to get done.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I work from home when I'm not traveling, and I would have to pound a couple of Cokes every afternoon. I would usually mix a Diet Coke with a regular Coke. Sometimes it would be a Diet and 2 regular Cokes in a big glass. And that's how I made it through the afternoons. And I'm sure other people are like that. I mean, I literally was afraid that I was going to fall asleep and fall out of my rolling chair and, hit my head on the desk, and you'd find me in a pile of blood or something. I mean, I would
Which
be that
wouldn't be
tired.
good because
I would be that
he
tired.
has a glass desk, so that
Right.
would not have been good.
Right. I would be that tired, though.
Well, and not only did I feel tired, but I noticed as the years went on, I got thicker and thicker around the middle. And that was really frustrating for me because I'm an exercise instructor. So I felt like I didn't look the part anymore. Like I was trying to be a good example to my students, and yet I was getting thick around the waist. So that made me feel really bad about myself.
Yeah, and I was cycling a lot, and I found over time I wasn't able to keep up with my friends as much as I could before. Some of them, some of them I could, but some of them I couldn't. And but the thing was, I didn't recognize it at the time, but I was a good 40 pounds overweight, and so, you don't realize that at the time, but it just builds over time.
Like, have you ever had a relative that you hadn't seen for a while, and then all of a sudden you see them and you're like, oh, they put on a lot of weight? Or even if it's a little kid and you haven't seen the little kid for a while, and then you see them and you're like, oh, they've grown up a lot. It's like if you see somebody every day, like we saw each other every day, you don't really notice it too much.
Yeah.
And then plus we kind of just, I don't know, I kind of thought, well, I'm in my 40s. That's kind of what happens when you're in your 40s. Because I was still active. You were active. It's not like we weren't physically active.
Right.
I just thought, well, I guess that's how it's going to be. We're just going to get a little bit thicker every year.
Well, if you think about it, we've been married for nearly 27 years now. If you gain 2 pounds a year, every year for those 27 years, you'd be 54 pounds heavier than when you got married. And that's just gaining 2 pounds a year.
A lot of people gain 2 pounds at Thanksgiving.
Well, right. people, I think by and large, people will be happy if they only gain 2 pounds a year. But over time, it really adds up. So, so we were just in the same boat as everybody. And then what happened?
Well, a friend of mine told me about something that she was doing that was giving her good energy. And I thought, oh, that's probably not going to work for me. And I thought, oh, I'll probably look at the ingredients. It'll be full of caffeine or stimulants, and I won't want to use it. But I humored her, and I took a look at it, and I was pretty happy that the ingredient list was clean.
Right. And so you tried it. You got a few packages from her, I think.
Wait, I tried it despite the fact
Yeah.
that you didn't want me to.
Right, I didn't want you to. So I'm a CPA. I'm a CPA, and I don't like to buy new things.
Yeah. So as an attorney, I'll say, let the record show that he was against it.
Yeah, I was.
So yeah, I decided just to try a few packs. I tried a few. I thought I felt more energy, but it's one of those things you think, maybe it's just in my head. Maybe I just want it so badly to work that I just feel like it's working. It's really not doing anything. So I decided I'm going to commit to a month. I'm going to give it a month trial. Over the time of a month, I'll be able to know for real. Before that month was over, I was on auto shipment, and that's where I've been ever since.
Yep.
I've not missed a day.
Yep, and probably 2 or 3 weeks in, I was like, oh, my napping buddy isn't napping anymore. And so I started drinking it too. And I haven't missed a day since then either. The best way I can describe it is, I wasn't a great sleeper before. And the best way I can describe it is now when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. And when I'm awake, I'm awake. If I used to go to the movies, I mean, what would happen? Like if it was a car chase scene or something like that, what would happen? Yeah, I'd be asleep. I'd fall asleep in the movie theaters.
Well, have your movie theaters all gone to those recliners? Like that's what ours are. And so he'd be out. And if they spoke in like an accent or an extended car chase scene or extended fight scene, this guy was out.
Yeah. But now, I mean, we had Movie Pass for a while. We saw movies that weren't even any good. And so I'd still stay awake. I mean, when I'm awake, I'm awake. When I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I mean, used to when I drove down, an hour and a half down the road, I'd have to be pounding Cokes to stay awake. I'd have to roll down the window sometimes to stay awake. No big deal now.
Yeah.
So
So we don't want to belabor this or keep you on here very long. We just kind of want to show you what we're doing because we're happy that my friend told me about it because it's really changed our life. It's changed our relationship because when you don't go around being tired, it's a lot easier to be more patient. It's a lot easier to be nicer.
yeah,
I mean, it really is.
you're definitely nicer.
Not that I had much room for improvement.
But anyway, this is the product. Let's see, got to clear there if I can get it to. There we go. So it's a pure therapeutic ketone product. So a lot of people have heard of the ketogenic diet. Essentially, this company figured out a way to make it where you can get yourself into ketosis by drinking a powder that's mixed with water. And sometimes we'll be talking about it and people will be like, the ketogenic diet's really hard. There's no way you can put it into powder, mix it with water and get the same or similar results. Pretty much the same results. And but I mean that's what people said about protein powder. I mean used to you had to eat chicken or steak or something if you wanted protein, but protein powder changed all that. This changed all that. And so that's what we've been doing. So we'll get into more about it in other videos, but we kind of wanted to let you know because it changed our lives. And also, we don't pay to drink it. And so
Yeah, that's pretty cool to be drinking it for 3 years for free.
Right. So, we can talk about that on a different video. But, I mean, so if you've heard about stuff like this and cost is a factor, don't let it be a factor. I mean, there are ways to get it without paying for it. And so, because, you think, my gosh, I don't want to drink something I have to drink every day, You don't have to drink it every day. You want to drink it.
You want to, yeah.
So, I mean,
it's just like, well, you don't have to brush your teeth every day, but you want to, right?
Right. So, I mean, it's been awesome for us, and so we just wanted to share it.
All right, thanks for checking in.
All right, see ya.